Hey everyone, welcome back, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Glad to have you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so we can be friends. Today we're just going to make some cute, fun, somewhat easy Valentine's Day cards. They're going to look fantastic, but they're not going to cause you too much grief. So you can see I've got 4 set up already. I'm going to show you real quick how to do these. So we'll start with the heart. So the first thing you want to do is just grab a heart shape. Size it to how big you want the front of the card to be. I'm just going to go the same size as that. Let's change the color to that brighter magenta. We're going to duplicate our heart. Then we're going to line it up kind of side to side. Let's get in there a bit easier. Sorry. Let's zoom in there so we can see what we're doing. And you just want to kind of overlap them enough and imagine how big that's going to be, where it's going to be folded, because we're going to turn this into one whole card. Highlight both of them. And just quickly do a line bottom or a line top. And then go straight to weld because you've already highlighted both of them. So there, now we have our 2 hearts attached. We are going to need, back in shapes, a score line. Bring it over there. Size it the best you can. It doesn't have to be perfect, just as long as it's at least a little bigger than your heart, because it's going to score before it cuts. Keep that in mind. So highlight the hearts in the score line, click Align Center horizontally, and attach. Now, the card next to it that I already have done up, we'll do the same thing on this one, because that's just going to be penned. So into Images, let's search Heart. Give it a second. I swear every time I want to make a video, Design Space is really slow when it comes to the search function. They do it on purpose. Nah, probably not. There's the heart there. So it's cute, whimsical. It's just called heart. But you could take any single, even a double layer, if you just want to add pen. But we'll highlight the same one, because that's how we're going to roll today. Add to canvas. Let's change the color of the pen to black, and then we're also going to arrange this to, oh, it's already at the front. So size it how you want it to be. It's already on pen. That looks good. We'll highlight both and click Attach. So that's how to make just a simple, cute heart card. But I know you're more interested in these animal ones. So let's go into shapes. I'm going to pull out the rounded off square. Let's move to an empty spot on Design Space. So this is going to be our card, but first we have to find an image. So back in we go. Let's look up and see what they have for Valentine type images. And we obviously want something that's most likely going to be, there we go, multiple layers. You can see I kind of picked animals, kind of cute stuff. I had the gnomes in there. There is one I want to do, because I picked the cat and there was a dog style in here. There's a cute little tiger. Getting off track. Let's find the dog to match it up with the cat. There we go. So there's a cat, there's a fox, there's a cute pig, there's the puppy. So we'll use the pup. So what I did, so right now the dog is going to be probably too big. So we'll do about 4 inches. So get him to the size you want. On your square, unlock it. And you're in behind your dog. You're going to start sizing it. And you want your dog to hang over a little bit. So kind of manipulate it the best you can. So it probably needs to be just a little taller. There we go. So now I'm going to take my dog and I'm going to click offset. And it has a standard 0.25. That's pretty big. So let's make it a little smaller and do 0.15. There we go. That should work a bit better. So we'll click apply. Move your cute puppy out of the way. Now we've got the problem there with its ears, so we're just going to go into contour, and it was actually at the bottom as well. Click hide all contours. We want the solid outline. Bring your puppy back. And I like to line it up best you can up and down. So that looks pretty good. And then I'm going to highlight both and click align left. Now we're going to weld it. So there is the front of our card. We'll move our puppy over there so you can see how that's going to look, but we need the back side of the card. Right. So highlight your card, click duplicate. The new one that comes in, you want to flip it horizontally. And you're going to line these two pieces up. So you need to have a bit of a steady hand to do this. Usually I like to highlight both, zoom in, and just slowly move it over. See, there's still a slight line there, so we're going to go one more. There, now it is just overlapped. Highlight both, click align top or bottom, weld them together. So now we've got the full card there. We'll bring our puppy back in, send him to the front because he keeps being sent to the back. So there's the cute puppy, but we need one more thing. We need our score line. So again, bring in your score line. Change the color of the card. Easier to see the score line when you do that. And just size it so it's a little bit bigger. Again, all this stuff's going to get cut away. You're not going to be keeping that card stock. Highlight both. Align center. Click attach. Now I'm going to get all my stuff cut out, but I want to do mine not with vinyl. So we're going to show you one more little trick. So take your image, and once you highlighted it, you can just hit flatten. But if it has kind of open areas, so a good example will be this unicorn. So let me put it back. So you can see I've got a white outline around the unicorn. I did an offset to fix that. So because all the parts of the horn weren't attached to each part, so it's going to cut around everything. So that's a little trick. For this one, we'll say I'm going to print it on paper cardstock. Just click flatten. It's ready to be printed. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of these printed and cut out, and we're going to put them together and see how easy these cards are. I've got everything cut out, printed out. I went with cardstock for the gnomes and the cute kitty. Didn't do the puppy, I'm sorry. And then I used print and cut stickers for the unicorn. So let's quickly put all these together so you can see how easy it is. So here's the heart. It's simple. This would be great if you just got to come up with some simple cards for your kids' class. For the gnomes, because they're only touching for the end of the hair and the hand, I'm going to use my clear glue on that so we can get it aligned as nicely as possible. And make sure you have it the right side up before you start gluing everything on, so you can see it lines up perfectly there. So let's put the fold in this card. I just use 65-pound cardstock for both the print and cut and the card itself. I don't normally use my clear glue for attaching bigger pieces. I just think it'll be easier to get it lined up. It's the only reason I'm going with that. Okay. Let's get that one off to the side. For our cute kitten, let's use some 3D foam. And we'll get the score line in bend the score line. I think I'm having one of those days. If I'd cut out the puppy, I would be doing the exact same thing. Just because I think having the 3D tape looks so good, and it's a quick, easy way to do a card. I always flip them over, make sure they're sitting nicely. Do they need a little bit more support? I'm going to put one more there, and then I think we're going to be good. Yeah, that looks good. The only downside to the foam is getting the backing off. It can take a few seconds. But when you make enough of them, they start to get pretty easy, actually. I like to tap to make sure I haven't missed any. There's 3 cards done. Should have timed myself on this. Now, this one's going to be a little trickier. And the only reason is we have to place 2 stickers. Well, we can do it. Actually, 2, 3, 4. No, 3. One day I'll learn to count. One day. Out there. Get the other heart out. And we got the pretty eyelashes. There we go. Okay, how easy was that? So there, not including designing and cutting them all out, it took me 5 minutes to put these cards together, if that. Super easy, they're all different and unique. My favorite one is the cat, but I'm a cat person. Don't get me wrong, I love dogs, but I'm a cat person. Cats and dogs. The unicorn, that one's super cute. And when you open them up, like, you could, in theory, do another unicorn on the inside and then write your message on that side. Same with the gnomes. The gnomes are so big right now, I had to include them. You know, and again, if you just want something simple, you gotta make quite a few of them. A little simple heart. You could put your cute little message inside. Or the cute cat or the cute dog. I like them all. I'm very happy with them. So thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you. Until next time.